it's here, everybody. Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Melodiva Deluxe, Lada for short, or the chick Elaina Glam that's here on Mondays and Wednesdays. But today is Friday, that means Friday is a drag, and we're doing this look hopefully recognizable. I went all out for it. Kameron Michaels. So if you guys are interested to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all the new videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I go live almost every Monday. Do follow me on social media, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this fabulous tutorial, darlings. So before we go into my bare face, so this is a tutorial requested by one of my subscribers or friends. I remember somebody said Brooklyn Heights or Kameron Michaels, and I've been thinking about Kameron Michaels for a while. So after her lip sync in All Star Season 6, she lip-synced against, excuse me, if you hear noise, my cat wants dinner and he's throwing fits. I need to wrap this up. Anyway, Raja Hara. So she did that infamous lip-sync, then neither of them liked the song. There was kind of drama about it, but who cares about drama, because Shangela is here, and Shangela is about to tell you what, because of what? I'm sickening. I'm sickening, I'm sickening. My baby Shangela, came to say hello? Baby, he came to steal my Q-tip. Anyway, long story short, let's get into tutorial because it's late and he wants dinner. He's throwing fits right now. I even did the tattoo and everything. So let's get right into this. So here we are, no eyebrows. My eyebrow tattoo is getting lighter and it's getting easier to cover it, but still, like, you can see a little bit. So hopefully in October I'm gonna have another session and it's gonna be okay, because I still have crust here, but that's TMI. So let's start the foundation. First of all, I'm following the tutorial of Kameron Michaels from 2018. It's called a rose gold glitter effect, and I'm not sure if she does her makeup the same way now, but it looks like it's very similar, because I've been stalking her on Instagram, and she does her contour, highlight and foundation with 3 different sponges. So I just wet 3 different sponges. Look at the zags. Ready to roll. I'm telling you, Kameron, I hate you, because I'll have to wash this all by myself after this. My husband is on business trip, so he's not going to wash my brushes today. It's all me. Anyway, I'm gonna go with my Forever foundation first. I'm gonna mix as usual 105, 104. Well, Kameron says that she uses foundation and concealer 3 shades difference in contour. Contour 3 shades darker, concealer 3 shades lighter. Well, we're not gonna do this because I can't figure this out. I'm just using what I have, and that's what we're gonna have. I think I'm just extra dark from self-tanner today, so I'm gonna use a little more 105. This one looks dark, right? The bottle looks darker than the foundation itself. Now we're using a concoction of 2 concealers. One is the most kimchi in white, and one is Juvia's Place in the color 21 actually. So I'm gonna apply this in the middle. So I've got foundation elsewhere, like everywhere in my face. So the concealer is gonna go apparently on the nose too. Well, hers is just a lighter color foundation. Mine is all concealer, so I kind of regret this decision. This might not come out good, but oh well. I'm just following the tutorial. So now I'm picking up second sponge to blend the highlight color. You know, it all makes sense that you use a different sponge. The other thing is, it's too much work to wash them afterwards. That's why it's just the lazy in me. I do not like to wash, well, I don't like to wash 1 sponge, and now I'm gonna have to wash 3 of them. Thanks to Cameron Michaels. So now we're going to contour, and Cameron contours with a stick. My stick is done pretty much. Still out of stock, so I'm scraping the rest of my Where's Walnut stick. We're gonna go from the top of the ear, like she says, to the corner of the mouth. So using my third sponge to blend the contour, and a foundation sponge to marry all together. Trying to blend everything more seamlessly. So next is the nose contour, and I'm using the same stick and just a small brush. I don't remember where it came from. I think BoxyCharm Lux C223. So we're gonna go where the eyebrow starts, like she says. I mean the real eyebrow. And we're gonna make the nose smaller and just to make a straight line. Right, and then she goes under to make the nose look pointier, which, like, I don't like it because when I was a kid, my nose, I think, used to be even more pointy and I was teased for it. And I think ever since then, I did not want pointy nose. I always dreamt of my nose being completely straight. And I think it's straightened out with the years, but still up to now, I don't like pointy noses. I like straight. So she likes to use small sponges, which I agree with, for small areas. So we're gonna blend this nose contour with a small sponge. I love that Kameron uses those tiny sponges. I just love to get them into small areas like this, or in my inner corners, which are called my deep dark holes. It's just an inside joke. Anyway, now we're looking snatched. So she likes to put some contour here, but I kind of don't like it, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Because I think, especially with the men usually have this strong brow bone, kind of like Neanderthal style. Oh, don't laugh at me, you know what I mean. Not like females have more smooth lines. Men usually have bigger brow bone. So if you put the shade here, to me it's like you make that even more obvious. So what's the point, right? So I don't know. I'm questioning this step. So I have these two powders and I'm gonna use two because that's what Kameron does. She uses lighter powder for the middle of the face where the highlighted parts are, and she says translucent light. And the other one, more coverage powder, I think like a darker powder. So I have this translucent extra coverage by Airspun and a regular translucent, which I think I still have a little white powder added to it. I usually add some white Kameron. So we're gonna use these two and do the same thing. So next is contour. She doesn't look like she contours a lot. Seems like she relies on cream contour more, which I understand. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I did put a little more bronze here, but I might have to powder over because it's like getting too severe. And I think Kameron contour is not as severe as some other queens. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Eye Magic contour. She uses the blush and taupe color to contour with. But I think Kameron, she has like very hollow cheekbones here, like the cheeks. And I'm gonna create this kind of effect. Like she has a pretty long face. No teeth, no shade. But all teal shade. But I kind of do too, you know, I have long face. So next we got eyebrows, and Kameron does eyebrows with creams. And then she sets them and then she goes back to them later. So I'm gonna do the same thing, back to my contour stick and the same brush I use for nose contour, because why not? It's a small brush and I'm lazy. I already got 3 sponges to wash thanks to Kameron, so we're not going there. I'm gonna start at my regular eyebrow, my real eyebrow, and then we're gonna go up. So next she continues to do eyebrows with water-activated liners. I think that's what you used. Well, I'm not gonna do that because I don't have a brown, and I mean, why would you want to have a water-activated poo-poo liner, like poo-poo color? Who needs that? So I'm gonna use NYX Lipton Slash in the color Caramel, and I already set this with powder. So I'm gonna just add a little more color. And Kameron likes her eyebrows fluffy and thick, which I like. So we set the eyebrows with a little bit of a light brown eyeshadow. I just used the same contour color from this iconic London. I think it's a bronzer. I'm pretty sure it's a bronzer. But it was perfect to kind of soften up the eyebrow color. And now I'm going with Kameron Clown White. I'm just gonna carve the eyebrow a little more. So next we do the water activated liner. I'm using my trustworthy Midas Cosmetics. I actually love to use black water activated liner rather than gel because it sets itself and it's hard to make a mistake. To me, it's easier to make it nice and neat. I'm using the wing liner brush from Dress Up, and this is 317. And look at kind of gold sloppy, because we're going to set this later. So she does go up from the corner of the eye to the eyebrow. So here where I'm gonna go rogue. In that tutorial she used a very neutral, like a cool-ish neutral palette, but I see a lot of pictures on Instagram and another YouTube tutorial where she likes to use reds or pinkish colors in the crease. And that picture, I think that was from that Lipsync with Roger. So I think she used red. So I'm gonna use the New Romantic from Cutie Bay because it has all these warm tones, neutrals and reds. And I think it's just the perfect palette for this kind of look. So I might just go with the claret, whatever it's called. And we're gonna create the crease. So I'm taking Spectrum A28 brush. It's rather large, but we want to create a big line here. I'm just gonna go with this color. And blend in with the lighter pinks for this palette. So I'll use some more Kimchi concealer under my eye, just to give me some wet base. We're going with the same big brush and with the same color. And we're deepen into the black. I quickly cut the crease, just a little bit, something simple, and I put some shimmer in it. But the shimmer is not what's gonna be a pop here. The pop is gonna be glitter. As Kameron says, she always uses glitter, and I'm like, yes, girl, she's my kind of girl. So I'm gonna mix the two together. I find the Profusion glitter, like on the eyelid, sometimes it creases a little bit. So see, do you see that? I hit the pen. That's how much I love this glitter. But I'm gonna mix it with the liquid glitter, and it's gonna create a more stiff base because it's going to dry better. So this is actually from Sistar Cosmetics. This is amazing. I love this one. It's a glitter frozen heart. It's great on its own, but Profusion adds a little texture to it because pressed glitter has more, chunk. So now we got the eyelashes. I did the eyelashes the way she did it. 2 pairs of 3-in-1s stacked on top of the tiny eyelash. But the tiny eyelash is more curved, so it holds up the 3-in-1s because the 3-in-1s will never stand up on their own. The only difference is she puts the tiny lash first and then she stacks 3-in-1s on top of the eyes. I don't know why and how she does it because it's so inconvenient. I just stack them like by hand on my table and then I just plop them on. I think she's making her life more difficult because this is easier. Anyway, the blush, she likes pinkish blush rather than peach or orange. So I'm gonna go with my ABH compact. I got in TJ Maxx and I use these two colors. So I'm using Kimchi Chic lip liner in the color Root Beer. It's about the right tone, I think. I looked at a few views of the same look on Instagram. It looks about right, so I'm gonna make that smiley mouth. Well, she does have a cupid bow, so we're going to overline, of course. So now we got this. We can clean it up later. I'm gonna go with the liquid lipstick. And this is the Half Caked from BoxyCharm in the colors Theme Song. Adding Clown White, extra highlight, because I think that's her regular routine.
So what had happened was my husband saw Cameron Michael's tattoos and he says, "Aren't you gonna do the tattoos well?" Well, he challenged me. I hated him for that, but then I couldn't stop, so I used water activated paints and I pretty much copied from what I could see from multiple photos that I had, and I did all the overlines with black pretty much, and then I added some eyeshadow to fill in the lines. Kind of painted by the number, I guess. Her tattoos are pretty colorful. Whatever it is, it looks like a beetle or crab and the bird wings. I thought it was fabulous. So as you can see, I'm doing the color here. And there is a little piece on the neck, which I could not see the whole thing. But the hair is covering it up, so I painted as much as I could see.
Okay, so we're ready to get snatched. Oh, crap. My husband dared me to do this. I mean, unintentionally. I was showing him the picture I was doing, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna do the tattoo too?" I'm like, "No, I was just gonna put something up to here." And of course, once he challenged me, I'm like, "I've gotta do this." Well, I paid for it. It's 8 p.m. and we're all tired. I mean, my cat and I. So I need to wrap this up. So let me put something on and I'll be right back. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Cameron Michaels. And yes, I did the painting. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not exactly like it, but kind of like her tattoo. And I'm living for it. I got a little bit of just a little bit of turquoise pop in here. I pretty much put the dress over the top because I'm tired. I cannot be crafty queen anymore. I'm crafty the house already. And if you can hear noise, my cat just woke up. He wants dinner. I haven't served him dinner yet, so he's playing his toys. I just keep posing because she's got a picture like this. I'm totally gonna post for Instagram like this. I'm living for this transformation. I always loved Cameron Michaels, and I've been meaning to do this for a while, but her makeup is very neutral, and I'm not into neutrals, of course. But we got the likeness, and don't clog my nails. I don't have any. My nails are still healing. This nail will not grow back. It keeps bleeding and falling apart. So I'll have to put the press on soon for a project. You'll find out what it is. You're probably guessing what it is, but I'll need pretty nails for that project. But for now, this will do. Like my friend Teresa says, this will do. So, what do you guys think? I'm living for it. I wish Cameron Michaels all the best. I know that she's been through some kind of mental, emotional situation. She posted about mental health, so I hope she's okay. And I haven't seen any posts since like a month ago, I think, or 2 months ago. So I hope she's doing alright. So I wish you all the best, and leave me a comment What do you guys think? What do you want to see next? I had a few suggestions. I tried to pick the looks that's iconic and it's more recognizable, and that's something that's gonna stand out, you know. So let me know in the comments, do you guys want to see Valentina? I was gonna do following Valentina make a tutorial. That's another interesting one. So let me know. Like this video if you enjoyed it, give this video a big thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. So follow me on all social media, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. If you guys are interested in our Patreon group, we have a Telegram chat, Facebook group. So huge thank you. Thank you so much for all my patrons for sticking with me and supporting me in my channel. I love you guys and thank you for watching. Bye!